Greetings to all. My name is Zoran Kovacic. I have a master's degree in special education and rehabilitation, and my field of interest is based on special education and rehabilitation of children and adults with intellectual disability and autism spectrum disorder. I'm currently a PhD student at the University of Belgrade at the Faculty of Special Education and Rehabilitation and an early intervention specialist at the Faculty of Medicine in Novi Sad. I work as a special education at a school for the education of students with disabilities and as a professor at a medical high school in Sombor. As a member of the foundation, I have been enjudged for some time and I'm especially involved in the education of students with disabilities since the foundation currently helps one school and one center where children with disabilities are educated and stay. In the Republic of Serbia, this type of education is organized and defined by several legal acts and taking into account the importance of the social model of disability. Inclusive education in the Republic of Serbia has provided for about 10 years. For this reason, a significant number of children with disabilities attend the so-called regular schools that are mostly attended by children without disabilities. Nevertheless, there is still a significant number of children who receive their education in specialized schools for the education of children with disabilities. Like any process, this process of inclusive education is constantly evolving and special schools strive to provide these children with other forms of support in addition to formal education, taking into account the needs of the children and their parents. Taking into account, first of all, the challenges of this type of education and with the constant increase of numbers of children with various disabilities in Serbia, but also around the world, employees in education in Serbia need constant specific support and children modern teaching materials, for example. Personally, I have witnessed many problems faced by employees who work with children with disabilities. And I think that is extremely important to develop and improve work in this area of education. However, despite the many problems, employees who work with children with disability base their work on outstanding examples from practice and show that the real knowledge comes from the people who need to work with this population of students. In addition to education, these children need other forms of rehabilitation depending on the disabilities that students have, and this is a special form of assistance to these children and their parents. I must say that is a great honor to be part of Raymond Nicol Trust, which at the very beginning of its establishment recognized the importance of supporting institutions for the education of all children as well as employees in education. I cordially greet you from Sombor, a small town in northwestern Serbia, with the hope that we will soon have the opportunity to work closer together. Join us, and I believe that by working together we will improve the educational conditions for all children.